everybody, welcome back to another vlog. So if you follow us on Instagram and if you follow us in the community, then you know that Akeem and I celebrated our 11th wedding anniversary. What was this past Wednesday, December 8th. So because it was in the middle of the week and Zuri had her dance recital, her Christmas recital, we are celebrating this Saturday. However, it is a day of surprise day. So it's an all-day date thing. Akeem told me just get dressed but be comfortable, and he has a bunch of dates planned. So I'm not sure where we're going, but I'm excited. Akeem knows where we're going. You got anything to say to the camera, babe?
Yeah, I'll let you catch your breath. You could just record me because you're struggling.
Anyway.
So, the first year that we did this, you know, I call it like an all-day date. Literally from breakfast through the evening. I have a bunch of different things planned, you know, that we do. We did the first one in 2019.
Yeah. And
then I do it, my plan is to do it at least once a year on a random date. So she doesn't know when it is. She can't really prepare for it too much. So we did the first one in 2019, and we started off with breakfast at this like 5-diamond hotel restaurant in Houston called the Post Oak. At this, you know, cool little place called Bloom and Bee. And then after that, we went to the Houston Natural Science Museum. Mm-hmm. After that, we went to the movie here. It's at the iPic Theater, which is like this.
What did we go see?
That was 2 years ago. I don't remember. But it's this. I'll try to insert a picture, but it's a theater experience that's not like typical. Yes, they serve food, but the seats are really different. It's like you're in a pod, a 2-seater pod with blankets, the whole nine. So we did that, and then we left and we went to this place called Sweet Pears. So we did that all day. And today, I guess we're doing much the same. So we have breakfast lined up. Then after that, we're going to destination number 2. After that, we have destination number 3. And then, depending on how we feel, I have a 4th thing lined up. If we're tired, we can call it a day. But the other two things were appointments, paid for, verified, so we have to do those. But yeah, so just follow along and you'll see what I have planned.
Okay, guys, so I am back with an update from date number 1. We just left Touluose in River Oaks District. We had brunch. It's like a French cuisine style restaurant, and there's a nice little ambiance. We got some footage, but not a lot of footage, because where we were sitting was kind of like a little tight area. It was pretty crowded this early morning because it's early Saturday morning, so it was a lot of people in there. But the food was good. I had French toast, and Akeem had...
I had the croque madame and a couple old fashions. These old fashions kicking my butt right now. They were strong. Like after the first one, I started looking around, and you know how when that buzz hits you, like you look over here, but then when you turn your head this way, you still seeing what was over there. That delay reaction. That's what I'm going through right now. I can drive though, so don't trip. But I'm well below the limit. I know that. It's just that it caught me off guard.
So right now it looks like we are pulling up to the Galleria Mall. I'm assuming we're getting ready to park inside Saks Fifth. So surprise number 2 has just been reviewed. I'm not sure where in the mall we're going. I know we've been sniffing lately. So any hints?
No hints.
We are inside the mall. We're actually outside the Gucci store. So we have our own sales associate at Gucci, LV, Neiman, whatever. So if you are in the Houston area, or even if you frequent any of the malls, you know that the lines are like ridiculous to get in. So we are getting ready to bypass this little line. We made an appointment ahead of time so we can do so. And I guess we're getting ready to go spend a little money. So. Can you help me take off my shoe? We still got a little bit of room, but I don't have no socks.
So is that a good thing or a bad thing?
That's a good thing.
Like that size, or you need smaller?
No, I would keep the size.
Is that the 34 and a half, or is that the 30?
35. 35.
That's the 35. So you good with that size, or?
Can you touch my toe?
You back here? It's really up to you.
Can I try the 35?
The silver buckles are over there. Yeah. No, I'm looking for suede.
Look, he's got it. How does it feel?
Good.
Even though it's a little bit smaller? Even though it's a little bit smaller?
No, because you could. Right here. So, this is 11 and a half minutes. So I guess I bounce back and forth between 12 and 11 and a half, depending on the brand. 12, I know for sure it's going to give me the comfort I need. When I used to buy 11 and a half, everything would be so tight. I'm going to take that back. It wouldn't be tight. But I didn't realize it was tight until I put on the 12, and I was like, oh, this is what it's supposed to feel like. Because I wore 11 and a half in high school, and they'd be like, well, your feet don't grow anymore. I was like, well, okay, so I just didn't stay. I kept buying 11 and a half, and I'm like, well, and I'm like, oh, like this is
this
12.
one up
This
here.
is way more comfortable.
Like the feminine smells amazing, don't get me wrong, but like I have a lot of floral. But this one that's the feminine. This is amazing.
Yeah.
I like that one.
So we just left the Galleria. We had an appointment at the Gucci store, so that's over with, and we on to the third leg of our date. We didn't get a chance to walk around as much and maybe grab a couple other things because I had a 2:30 appointment, and our next thing starts at 4, and it's you kind of need to be on time for that. So didn't get a chance to get as much B-roll or other walking around stuff or footage as we wanted to, but the next place would be pretty cool. It's something that we've been wanting to do for a while, just haven't had a chance to. I won't even say haven't had a chance to, but just when you're trying to come up with different things to do with so many different options, sometimes you kick that down.
I think I already know where we're going.
Where? I'll tell you if you guess right.
To go cook?
Huh?
We're gonna go cook? Like Trap Kitchen or something?
Trap Kitchen?
Yeah, like
This ain't Atlanta?
They had Trap Kitchen here, remember?
Nah.
Okay, then the other place that I was thinking about, only because it popped up in my feed one day and I was like, this random, was a pottery class.
Nope, not a pottery class.
Mm.
You were close with the first one.
So we going to like Sur La Table?
Yeah.
Yeah, only because that's what we were supposed to do date that one day.
It don't matter, but that's anyway. So now that the cat's out the bag, so we have a cooking demonstration class at Sur La Table. We're making.
Don't tell me what we're making.
Oh.
Yeah, don't tell me.
So we're making something that's pretty cool. So you guys will see that in a minute. But yeah, so downtown right now, the Galleria area right now is super crazy. I never come here, or at least I try to avoid coming here on the weekends as much as possible, because the amount of traffic and the amount of people that come here is ridiculous. So the only times I will come here is when if I made an appointment, even through the week really, because I just don't like standing in line for anything. But so we're on our way, like I said, to Sur La Table. So I'm going to cut it right here so I can navigate through this traffic and pick this up inside of our cooking class. Talk to y'all in a minute.
Late because we got stuck behind the train, but I just found out we are making steak. We're making steak and what else?
Frites.
We're making
French fries.
Okay, we're making steak and frites. So yeah, so far it's going good. We just had a salad and we are getting ready to start our steaks. I'm a little lost in the kitchen. I'm not sure why. So.
Molten lava chocolate.
Oh yeah, molten lava. That's what you guys saw me stirring, was the chocolate. I did my part. It was bomb. Unfortunately, Akeem forgot our wine, and I had put 2 white wines in the refrigerator, and then I had pulled the red wine out, but it's all right. Give me a little bit of water. Anyway, so far so good. Enjoying myself. Wine would have helped loosen up though, a lot. Such a cornball.
No, you're whisking fast. I'm not slowly. I should have clarified. All right. that's going onto our towel. Give them a little rub down. I apologize, this could be anyone of those class. And has it all taste one.
What do you think of the salad?
It's good.
I had a big old piece of goat cheese. That was like literally all I could taste. I don't think I've ever had it before.
I'll probably add like some honey to it, think some sweetness if I made it. But
Beautiful.
Miss Sophia, can I get 20 more little cans like this? Alright. How does everybody come back? We are going to plate up and eat, okay? Y'all can relax, get off your feet. The restroom is right around the corner if you want to pour yourselves a glass of water.
Alright, so I had to do a quick proba run for Akeem and our partners because we were the only ones who didn't bring wine, so we went ahead and got a red wine. We're almost done cooking, but so far, you know, the taste test and everything is great. You talking to me? They can hear me. I know how to talk into the camera. So it's almost time to eat. Yes.
anniversary.
2 anniversaries over
Who
here.
has anniversary?
Us two. Us
Oh
four.
my goodness. What are the goals that y'all got put together? Do you mind if I play it up for one of y'all?
Sure.
Miss Melissa, I'll play it up for you.
Okay.
Awesome. Get your steak down just like this. We're placing our steak down onto our plate. Just like this, nice and gorgeous. We're taking our sauce, gorgeous sauce, give it a nice little mix, and get it all over our steak, just like this, okay? Beautiful, beautiful. Y'all did an amazing job. Give yourselves a round of applause. Woo! All right.
The recipe.
Yo, I could have not done better myself. Gorgeous.
What do you think?
I might have thrown a little extra
Hey, one.
couple in there.
It's because we made it.
Get your money's worth.
Teamwork. Okay, so we are headed home to get our babies. That was the conclusion of our surprise dates. Date that Akeem has scheduled. I thoroughly enjoyed myself. Thank you so much. Like I mentioned earlier, we are celebrating our 11th wedding anniversary or marriage anniversary. Thank you again. I enjoyed myself. Cooking was great. Brunch was great. Obviously, you know, Gucci store, that was a nice little surprise, and the fact that we got matching shoes I think is super cute because he knows I'm corny like that. Anything you got to say, babe?
So as far as like the cooking class, like the steak was good,
The steak was good.
the sauce was good.
It
The molten
burned.
lava cake wasn't.
It wasn't what I thought it was gonna be. I was waiting for
Yeah,
the lava to come out.
He overcooked it.
Okay.
So the way they have it set up, there's a chef that is kind of walking us through. And so here's the thing. I thought it was going to be a lot more hands-on than what it was. So
Okay.
when I when you go onto the website, it show you the menu what you're making. So I knew we were making the palm frites or French fries, the steak. It said molten lava cake, and then it said the salad with the garlic aioli. So I'm like, okay. It's a lot of, those are a lot of components, and if you learn the techniques, it's going to be useful going forward. So, like for example, with the aioli, she had already things separated, so the only thing that she really had me do was just pour, I think you recorded, but she had me
The
like
egg
just
into it, right?
put the stuff in the food processor and blend it.
Oh yeah, that was something else. Yeah, yeah.
And then when she did to make the molten lava cakes, instead of, I was thinking in my mind like we would kind of go through it as though you were going to be making it for yourself at home.
Mm-hmm.
But she literally said, here's the eggs, here's the chocolate,
Stir
had
it
you
in.
whisk it together, and then she passed it back to her sous chefs, if you will, in the back, and they kind of did the rest of it. They buttered the dish, they poured it, set the oven. So I understand it though, because not everybody has the same skill level.
that, and it, you know, time wise also.
Yeah, definitely time wise.
I mean, she showed us how to do that stuff, but yeah, we definitely didn't do it.
Yeah, so it was a lot of show you, and then I'm gonna have them do it. I mean, her sous chefs, and then like we did a couple things, but all in all, so going for like knowing what I know now, I would definitely book it on some let's have a good time. Maybe let's grab another couple or two so we can just go get some wine, have a good time.
Yeah.
And not necessarily on a this is going to be super educational.
Yeah.
So, but it was fun though. I like it.
Like I mentioned earlier, we had kind of got there like about 10 minutes late. So we had missed when they were working on. What did we walk in when they were working on? Do you remember? I want to say the stuff for the salad.
Yeah, they had made the dressing already.
Right. So we did miss that part.
And then it looked like it was simple. I saw the Terra guy. And you know these Sony cameras are terrible with battery life. This is about to die. So we gotta switch the battery out real quick. We'll be right back.
Okay, so I just switched out the batteries, but we are back. But like we were saying, we were making the when we walked in, they were already making the salad dressing. We
were like, so because of the traffic, we were like literally 10 minutes late. There's no exaggeration. It was like class started at 4. We walked through the door at 4:10, and they were already done with the dressing. So.
Yeah, I'm not sure
There's
how.
No grace period.
I'm not sure how late, right? Like at all. I will say next time, like I would like to make something that we don't normally make. Like when we were gonna go to that pasta one, and you actually made the pasta, not store bought.
Yeah, they had a couple ones. It's just that I wanted to do it today. And there's only so many. So between the one in River Oaks and the one in Memorial City, they had the same classes.
Yeah.
Like so, like you said, the
at
one
the same time.
She did the exact same one after us. So it was a 4 o'clock and a 7 o'clock. And then the 4 o'clock was the 7 o'clock. Either one, they was booked at Memorial City, and I knew we were going to be down there pretty much all day anyway. Between going to the River Oaks District the first time and then going to the Galleria, so I'm like, well, we might as well just stay in that area. But they have some other cooking classes that are around. Like they had like a holiday macaroon one. They had a bread making. They had sushi, making sushi at home. So they had a couple cool that I knew you would probably enjoy more because it's more eclectic. It's different. It's not just, you know, hamburgers and french fries or steak and fries.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I enjoyed tonight by far.
No, but I understand, like, in that type of experience, you kind of
I do hate that our steak was cold. Like, when we went to go eat it.
Yeah, I was about to throw it in the pan for
so I thought about doing the same thing. I'm like,
she don't know how to take
so y'all not gonna cut this thing back on so we can warm up our steak?
Let me scoot over. When he was like, "Here, you do it this time," I was like, "Thank you."
Yeah. Oh yeah, so the partner that we were with burned our shallot and thyme. And
it wasn't his fault though. So
I mean, but you knew it was starting to burn. You know what I mean? Even if she didn't say pull it
didn't
out.
want to say anything because I was looking at it too, like, okay.
And our heat was up pretty high. Like it was up high as hell.
But not even that, because it took a while to get there. So you know, she was saying, you know, okay, everybody go ahead and put in your shallot. Go ahead and put in this. Go ahead and put in that. So ours is cooking. The shallots were, you know, well beyond caramelized. And I'm looking at it like, hey, I ain't trying to take over your class, but in a minute, you know, when you gonna tell us to do what's next? And she said, oh, that's my fault. That's my fault. Yeah, you didn't tell us. Like, even though, like, common sense say do it, but when somebody else is giving you a marching orders, almost hit me.
Yeah.
When somebody else is, I just come up the other way.
He just jumped right over.
When somebody else is giving you your marching orders, you tend to just wait for them to give you the instructions. But we just did a quick little redo real quick.
Yeah, we were able to catch up, and they were catching up while I ran to Kroger to grab us some wine.
And you know, the steak supposed to rest a little bit, but it was cool.
It was cool.
It was room temperature by the time we got to it.
Mine was cold. Mine wasn't mine wasn't warm. Well, I had a couple warm pieces because of the sauce. But mine was cold. I was like, oh, okay.
Because my man, I forget his name, he was like, are we going to do anything to this sauce?
Yeah, I know.
I'm like, look, I can't see the mirror.
I'm sorry.
I'm like, when you, I'm like, typically you would add cream to it if you want to make a cream sauce. I said, but you can really just do it like this and just rock with it. But, you know, it's up to...
You're going to have to come up and go back.
I know, it's fine. It's just kind of up to how you want to make your sauce.
Thanks for rocking with us today. Hopefully we can get this video out by Wednesday. What you think? Or are you trying to get it out sooner than that?
We'll see.
Alright, so when you see it, you'll see it. Alright? Nah, but we'll see you guys in a minute. We'll see you guys in the next video.